Welcome to Bible Quiz Tube. Bible enthusiasts, put your knowledge to test with today's Bible quiz on the unusual miracles in the Bible, featuring 25 crafted hard questions and answers that will test and expand your understanding of the Bible. Get ready to dive deep and see how many questions you can answer correctly. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a quiz. Share your scores in the comments below. Let the quiz begin. Question 1. What unusual miracle provided the temple tax for Jesus and Peter? A. Silver falling from heaven. B. Gold appearing in their hands. C. A coin multiplying overnight. D. A coin found in a fish's mouth. The correct answer is D. A coin found in a fish's mouth. The explanation. Take the first fish you catch, open its mouth, and you will find a 4-drachma coin, Matthew chapter 17 verse 27. This remarkable Bible miracle showed Jesus' authority over both nature and circumstances, as he arranged for exactly the needed amount to appear in an unexpected place. Question 2. Which everyday object did Elisha use to make an iron axe head float? A. A branch. B. A rope. C. A stick. D. A stone. The correct answer is C. A stick. The explanation. So the man of God asked, "Where did it fall?" When he showed him the place, Elisha cut a stick and threw it there and made the iron float, 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 6. This miracle showed God's power over natural laws, while also demonstrating his concern for everyday problems, as the axe was borrowed and needed to be returned. Question 3. Whose donkey suddenly began speaking to warn of an angel blocking the path? A. Balaam's. B. Moses's. C. David's. D. Abraham's. The correct answer is A. Balaam's. The explanation. Then the Lord opened the donkey mouth, Numbers chapter 22 verse 28. In this remarkable Bible miracle, God gave speech to a donkey who saw an angel with drawn sword blocking the way. The event demonstrates how God can use unexpected means to redirect those who stray from his path. Question 4. What common ingredient did Elisha use to make poisonous stew safe to eat? A. Oil. B. Flour. C. Salt. D. Wine. The correct answer is B. Flour. The explanation. Get some flour, Elisha said. He put it into the pot and said, "Serve it to the people to eat." And there was nothing harmful in the pot, 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 41. Through this Bible miracle, God worked through a simple ingredient to neutralize deadly food, showing how he could use ordinary means to accomplish extraordinary results. Question 5. What stunning celestial miracle helped Joshua win a battle? A. The sun stood still. B. Lightning struck the enemy. C. The moon turned red. D. Stars fell from the sky. The correct answer is A. The sun stood still. The explanation. The sun stopped in the middle of the sky and delayed going down about a full day, Joshua chapter 10 verse 13. This unprecedented Bible miracle demonstrated God's control over creation itself, extending daylight to ensure victory for his people in battle. Question 6. Who walked unharmed in a blazing furnace with a mysterious fourth figure? A. Ananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. B. Daniel, Mishael, and Azariah. C. Daniel, Shadrach, and Meshach. D. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The correct answer is D. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The explanation. Look, I see 4 men walking around in the fire, unbound and unharmed, and the 4th looks like a son of the gods. Daniel chapter 3 verse 25. This dramatic Bible miracle showcased God's protection of those who stayed faithful, despite deadly threats, with a mysterious 4th figure suggesting divine presence in their trial. Question 7. What kitchen items miraculously never ran out during a severe famine? A. Wine and grain. B. Flour and oil. C. Water and bread. D. Salt and honey. The correct answer is B. Flour and oil. The explanation. The jar of flour will not be used up, and the jug of oil will not run dry until the day the Lord sends rain. 1 Kings chapter 17 verse 14. This sustained Bible miracle provided for a widow and Elijah throughout the famine, showing God's faithful care for those who trust and share even in desperate times. Question 8. What happened when Paul was bitten by a viper on Malta? A. He became seriously ill. B. He required medicine. C. He showed no ill effects. D. He needed immediate healing. The correct answer is C. He showed no ill effects. The explanation. Paul shook the snake off into the fire and suffered no ill effects. Acts chapter 28 verse 5. This Bible miracle fulfilled Jesus' promise about protection from deadly snakes, convincing the islanders that Paul was divinely protected and leading to many healings on Malta. Question 9. How did Elijah depart from this world? A. Through a bright light. B. In a fiery chariot and whirlwind. C. In peaceful sleep. D. By ascending on clouds. The correct answer is B. In a fiery chariot and whirlwind. The explanation. Suddenly a chariot of fire and horses of fire appeared and separated the two of them, and Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 11. This spectacular Bible miracle marked the dramatic end of Elijah's earthly ministry and the transfer of his prophetic role to Elisha. Question 10. What unexpected miracle occurred when someone was thrown into Elisha's tomb? A. The tomb sealed itself. B. The bones glowed. C. Angels appeared. D. The dead man came back to life. The correct answer is D. The dead man came back to life. The explanation. When the body touched Elisha's bones, the man came to life and stood up on his feet. 2 Kings chapter 13 verse 21. This unusual Bible miracle demonstrated God's power working even through the remains of his faithful servant, showing that his power transcends death. You're doing great so far. If you're enjoying the quiz, hit the like button and subscribe for more Bible quiz content. Share your score in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Let's dive back in. Question 11. What mysterious food appeared each morning to feed the Israelites? A. Desert fruits. B. Morning dew. C. Manna. D. Wild honey. The correct answer is C. Manna. The explanation. The people of Israel called the bread manna. It was white like coriander seed and tasted like wafers made with honey. Exodus chapter 16 verse 31. This daily Bible miracle sustained the Israelites for 40 years in the wilderness, demonstrating God's faithful provision for his people's needs. Question 12. Which judge tested God's promise using a fleece of wool? A. Gideon. B. Samson. C. Jephthah. D. Deborah. The correct answer is A. Gideon. The explanation. Gideon said, "If you will save Israel by my hand as you have promised, look, I will place a wool fleece on the ground." Judges chapter 6 verses 36 to 37. This Bible miracle, where the fleece was wet then dry against opposite conditions, confirmed God's calling to a doubting leader. Question 13. What bronze object did Moses make to heal snake-bitten Israelites? A. A bronze serpent on a pole. B. A serpent bracelet. C. A coiled serpent. D. A snake-shaped staff. The correct answer is A. A bronze serpent on a pole. The explanation. Moses made a bronze snake and put it up on a pole. Then when anyone was bitten by a snake and looked at it, they lived. Numbers chapter 21 verse 9. This Bible miracle prefigured Christ's crucifixion, as Jesus himself noted, "Just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness, so the Son of Man must be lifted up." John chapter 3 verse 14. Question 14. What happened when King Jeroboam pointed at God's prophet? A. He was struck blind. B. He fell unconscious. C. His hand withered instantly. D. His voice was silenced. The correct answer is C. His hand withered instantly. The explanation. Then the king's hand shriveled up and he could not pull it back. 1 Kings chapter 13 verse 4. This swift Bible miracle demonstrated God's protection of his prophet and brought immediate judgment on those who opposed his word, though the king's hand was later restored through the prophet's prayer. Question 15. What strange sign did God give Hezekiah to confirm his healing? A. Stars forming his name. B. The shadow moving backward 10 steps. C. A rainbow at midnight. D. The moon turning blue. The correct answer is B. The shadow moving backward 10 steps. The explanation. Isaiah called on the Lord, and the Lord made the shadow go back the 10 steps it had gone down on the stairway of Ahaz. 2 Kings chapter 20 verse 11. This remarkable Bible miracle reversed the sun's shadow as a sign confirming God's promise to heal King Hezekiah and add 15 years to his life. Question 16. What did Elijah use to part the Jordan River? A. His hands. B. His staff. C. A branch. D. His mantle cloak. The correct answer is D. His mantle cloak. The explanation. Elijah took his cloak, rolled it up, and struck the water with it. The water divided to the right and to the left. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 8. This Bible miracle, later repeated by Elisha, demonstrated the transfer of prophetic authority and God's power working through seemingly ordinary objects. Question 17. What dramatic sign confirmed God's power on Mount Carmel? A. Lightning struck the prophets of Baal. B. The mountain was covered in smoke. C. An earthquake split the mountain. D. Fire consumed a water-soaked sacrifice. The correct answer is D. Fire consumed a water-soaked sacrifice. The explanation. The fire of the Lord fell and burned up the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, the soil, and licked up the water in the trench. 1 Kings chapter 18 verse 38. This spectacular Bible miracle demonstrated God's supremacy over Baal, consuming even the water-drenched altar and leading to the people's return to true worship. Question 18. What happened when Moses struck the rock at Meribah instead of speaking to it? A. No water came out. B. The rock exploded. C. Water flowed but Moses was punished. D. The ground split open. The correct answer is C. Water flowed but Moses was punished. The explanation. Water came out abundantly, but the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Because you did not trust in me enough to honor me as holy, you will not bring this community into the promised land." Numbers chapter 20 verses 11 to 12. This Bible miracle showed how God could provide despite human disobedience, while still requiring accountability from his leaders. Question 19. What miraculous provision appeared when Israelites complained about manna? A. Fresh vegetables. B. Quail in abundance. C. Sweet honey. D. Fish from the sky. The correct answer is B. Quail in abundance. The explanation. A wind went out from the Lord and drove quail in from the sea. About 3 feet above the ground, as far as a day's walk in any direction. Numbers chapter 11 verse 31. This Bible miracle demonstrated both God's ability to provide and his response to the people's demands, though their greed led to consequences. You're doing great so far. If you're enjoying the quiz, hit the like button and subscribe for more Bible quiz content. Share your score in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Let's dive back in. Question 20. What miracle protected Daniel in the lion's den? A. An angel shut the lions' mouths. B. The lions became gentle pets. C. The lions fell asleep. D. Fire surrounded Daniel. The correct answer is A. An angel shut the lions' mouths. The explanation. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight. Daniel chapter 6 verse 22. This Bible miracle showcased God's protection of his faithful servant, and led to the king's recognition of God's sovereignty. Question 21. What unique event marked Jesus' baptism in all 4 Gospels? A. The Spirit descended like a dove. B. Angels sang. C. A rainbow appeared. D. The water turned to wine. The correct answer is A. The Spirit descended like a dove. The explanation. As Jesus was coming up out of the water, he saw heaven being torn open and the Spirit descending on him like a dove. Mark chapter 1 verse 10. This Bible miracle uniquely revealed all 3 persons of the Trinity at once, the Father speaking, the Spirit descending, and the Son being baptized. Question 22. What happened when youths mocked Elisha's baldness? A. They became mute. B. 2 bears attacked them. C. Fire came from heaven. D. They were struck blind. The correct answer is B. 2 bears attacked them. The explanation. Then 2 bears came out of the woods and mauled 42 of the boys. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 24. This sobering Bible miracle demonstrated the serious consequences of mocking God's appointed prophet, showing divine protection of his messengers and judgment on those who despised them. Question 23. What happened when Eutychus fell asleep during Paul's sermon? A. Angels caught him. B. The window mysteriously closed. C. He floated in midair. D. He fell 3 stories and was revived. The correct answer is D. He fell 3 stories and was revived. The explanation. Seated in a window was Eutychus, who sank into a deep sleep, fell from the 3rd story and was picked up dead. Paul went down, threw himself on the young man, and the young man lived. Acts chapter 20 verses 9 to 10. This Bible miracle showed God's power to restore life through Paul's ministry and his grace, even in moments of human weakness. Question 24. How did Aaron's rod demonstrate his divine appointment? A. It glowed with light. B. It turned into a snake. C. It produced almonds overnight. D. It wrote on the ground. The correct answer is C. It produced almonds overnight. The explanation. The next day, Moses entered the tent and saw that Aaron's staff had sprouted, budded, blossomed, and produced almonds. Numbers chapter 17 verse 8. This Bible miracle confirmed Aaron's unique calling as high priest, silencing complaints against his leadership through an undeniable sign of God's choice. Question 25. What happened when Paul and Silas prayed in prison? A. An earthquake freed everyone. B. Angels broke their chains. C. The walls crumbled. D. Fire consumed the prison. The correct answer is A. An earthquake freed everyone. The explanation. Suddenly there was such a violent earthquake that the foundations of the prison were shaken. All the prison doors flew open and everyone's chains came loose. Acts chapter 16 verse 26. This Bible miracle led to the jailer's conversion when he saw that the prisoners stayed despite their freedom, demonstrating how God can use trials for His purposes. Congratulations on completing all the questions. Thank you for joining us on today's quiz here on Bible QuizTube. Your engagement, every comment, like, and shared insight makes this community truly special. Together, we grow closer to God's Word with every question answered. Did today's questions challenge you? Share your score and thoughts in the comments. Your insight could inspire someone else and light the way for others. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for tough Bible quizzes, trivia, and encouragement that inspire and challenge. Have a question or topic you'd love us to explore? Drop it in the comments. Your curiosity shapes the content we create and helps us grow together. Remember, every question brings us one step closer to understanding His truth. Until next time, may His Word guide your steps and light your path. See you in the next challenging Bible quiz. Stay blessed.